Hi guys, Mayflom here, and I'm here today, just a quick little video to show you first look at these Prima metallic accents. These are new to me. These are metallic semi-watercolor cake. So they're semi-watercolor, and I'm not totally sure what their intent is by that, but I think basically it's a lot like some other mediums I have. They're really beautiful, and here you can see some that I've been playing with. They are really metallic. I mean, they are really, really rich. And here's what I want to explain to you, what I'm liking about them. Let me show you. So they come with a little brush. I'm not really a big fan of the little brush that they come with, though. It was already kind of falling apart. But at $14.99, I really didn't expect there was some kind of wonderful brush. So I added water a couple minutes ago, and that gives it a chance to mix. And let me show you this. On the tip of my water brush here, I mean, there's a lot of body. I've got a lot of color picked up. So when you go with these, you can actually get a slight amount of texture if you get it really thick, which I think is really awesome because it's just got body. But you can also, if I keep squeezing here and adding water, and I am using a Prima water brush here, I really like the Prima water brush. This thing has held up beautifully to my abuse. I mean, look at how the tip, I mean, everything just stays so nice together, despite the fact that I abuse the heck out of this poor thing. So we can get kind of watercolory effects, and let's see here. I'll pick up this green here. If I come in here with green, they will kind of blend together, kind of, but not really. Not the way, I mean, they're not going to blend together and create like a truly new color or anything. Well, yeah, not really. The green just gets kind of a little murky there. So these aren't colors that I would do in the sense of when you're thinking of watercoloring an image and you want to do something wild and mix the colors in this and that. You would want actual watercolors, and this is one of the Prima sets that I happen to have here. I have a couple different brands of watercolors just because I like to play around. I like to try different things. Oops, and I've got glitter on this still. That's okay. So you'll see the difference how, and I need to get this, the tip of this brush cleaned out, because if you don't properly clean out the brush, well, guess what? The brush is not clean, the color you spread is not clean. So anyhow, oh, that's much better. So with the watercolor, with these watercolors, you can get really watery, or you really can do it more, a lot less water, a lot more dry, and get a little more color coverage. But what you can do with these is you can mix and match, and you can combine. So I could do that, but then come in here, whether it's wet or dry, and I could add a little of this to accent and to add in kind of a metallic sheen. Or one of the other things that I've done, here's an image that I had stamped, and you can see how in the horns I added, after it was all colored, added little bits of metallic here. So you can add a really light swoosh. Now I'm not loving these the colors for adding little accents. I'm really preferring the white and the golds, and even into, oh, I love this color. This color is so pretty. Oh, I really need to learn my lesson and wash my brush all the way out there. There we go. The beautiful coppery color. Look at that. So I'm really loving the more metal hues versus the metallic traditional colors. And I'm liking those a lot more. It's really not surprising. I have a set, and I've had it for quite a while. Let me see if it's around. Here it is. I have a set of 6 Fine Tech, and yes, the lid is broken. But these guys, they operate really similar. You have to add water and let it sit for a minute, and then once it gets going, you can add kind of a sheer metallic hue over a color, or you can thicken it up so that it's more of a really show that metallic. I'm a really big fan of that, of, you know, the metallic hues, because a lot of times, you know, let's say like if I was going to stamp this lock, maybe I would want some browns or something, but maybe I would want some really truly metal color accents. These would be great for that. And these are this is a lot better price point than a lot of the metallic type products that I see. A lot of them, I was looking at another one in the store actually, and it was like $30 or $40. So $14.99. Should you get this? If you want to be able to mix and match and add some metallic accent in your watercoloring and your stamping coloring in water, if you color with distress, if you color with pens, I mean, if I was to be doing, here's a clean color pen, if I was in here coloring leaves and I don't know, am I doodling? Maybe I'm just trying to grab a pen off of here. Maybe I'm doodling a flower. Okay, maybe I have a flower and wow, that's a bright pink flower. But I'm just trying to show you for example, whether it was stamped or colored or what have you. If I come in here now with metallic and I'll pick up the green, I'm just adding a little water. I'm adding a little water because I don't want it to be super, super thick. I want it to be more on the thin side. So if I pick up that water and add a little green now, well, these clean color pens are water soluble. They do react. So the color itself is going to spread with the water and the color that I'm bringing in. So it is going to spread and it is going to blend slightly, but I'm also going to be adding that metallic sheen. And the same could be done. I just need to really rinse out this water brush. Same can be done with the pink. If I go in the pink and put a little in there, okay, and I'll start light. Make sure we have plenty of water just because, you know, we want things to blend. And let's say I go in like so, and like so. Let me bring this up closer for you. It's hard. Okay, there you go. So you see the metallic sheen that's going to add on top of that color. I'm actually surprised it worked as well as it did with the clean color. Those clean color pens are not always super predictable, but you get my point here. We can add some metallic, we can add some fun. It seems to work especially well over dried color versus wet color. It didn't seem to like the wet color as much. And I'm still playing with these. I'm still getting to know them. But guess what? For $14.99, I'm already glad I made this investment. Just for these two colors alone, the kind of more bronzy, coppery colors are really hard to get. Love that minty green. And of course the golds. And there's just a lot of, and this white pearly is not going to show up anywhere because the white pearl color is, it's white pearl. So to get this to show up, what you would be doing would be going over the top. And even now, I'm not sure. And by the way, don't worry if you do what I just did, which is to contaminate it. I'm just going to wipe at it or add water and flush it out. You'll be fine. But let's see if you can see where I put the whitish. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to see it. Well, there you go. So you can just barely see where the white pearl is. It just kind of lightens things up. It's kind of a fun accent. Not saying this is for everybody, but you guys know me. I never say anything is for absolutely everybody. So just one to consider, one to think about. I've not seen this before. I'm assuming that it's new. It's copyright 2016, plus I've never seen or heard of it. So just wanted to share it with you. You'll be seeing it in future stamping videos from me. If you have any questions or comments, maybe you have them and you think they're great. Maybe you have them and you're having problems. Things you'd like to see me cover in future. Products you'd like to see me take a look at. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time.